Hi, I'm Bunny Cakes and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a book called Feminism Reinventing the F Word by Nadia Abushanob Higgins, and I'm pretty sure I mangled her middle name there. Um, this book, it's a very, very short book. It's less than 100 pages, I believe. It's 112. Um, it discusses feminism, and I love that it discusses it from the very first wave, and it discusses why it started and how the various waves have changed things. Um, and it discusses not only like things like the women's right to vote and abortion, but it discusses the need for intersectionality and how the internet has helped and can help, and it discusses the history of some of the women who were the driving forces of feminism. And I feel like this is a book that probably everybody should read, whether you identify as a feminist or not, because in reading this book, you might realize that you actually are a feminist. And not only that, but you might realize why feminism is still needed, because there are so many women who say that they don't understand why we still need feminism. And on top of that, there are a lot of men who only see feminists as men hating women with a superiority complex. And feminism is important, and it's not just about like access to abortion. It's about health care, and it's about the minimum wage, and it's about not just equality for women who were born with the assigned gender of female from the very beginning. It's about transgender women, and it's about women of color, and how we as white women can help women of color and transgender women and even transgender men and people who are homosexual and bisexual and people who fall anywhere on the gender spectrum, how feminism helps them, and how feminism helps men, which I think is often overlooked, because men don't realize how much the forced super masculinity hurts them as well. So I really, really recommend this book, not just to women who already identify as feminists, but to literally everybody. I feel like this book should maybe even be taught in schools. It's that important. Um, because feminism is, it's necessary, and it probably will be necessary for a long time, especially if you look at the way the world is going right now. Um, so yes, this is a very short book. It's a young adult book. Um, I found mine at the library just looking around, and I it's actually the cover that caught my eye. I really love this cover. And then I saw what it was, and I said, okay, I need to read that. I feel like I do. And I feel like I did. And I feel like you should too. Um, I know this will probably, there's a chance that this will invite trolls, and, well, I'm prepared for that. I hope that there won't be, and I hope that if there is any disagreement with this, that it will be adult level discussion, because that's what I feel like it should be. Um, for men who might read this book, be prepared to get a whole new perspective on the world that women live in. Because I think a lot of men don't realize how different the world is between men and women, and like men and transgender people. And I think that you might get a little shell-shocked about that. And I know that at that point you may actually even feel a little attacked or just gobsmacked. And do yourself a favor and finish the book anyway. So that's all I have to say about this book. I feel like there should be so much more, but I just can't think of anything. So if you like my content and you like my channel, please like this video and hit the subscribe button. There's one down there. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of my future content. I should have a selection of videos in this region here that you'll be interested in from the rest of my channel. And there will be buttons, I believe, over here that will link to my subscription button and a link to my other channel. And so keep reading.